Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and today we have some Call of Duty World at War Zombies playing here on the map Vids, which was one of the best maps in Zombies history. It is a map that they first introduced Pack-a-Punch to us, and it's also going to be a map that's being remade into Call of Duty Black Ops 3 as the map The Giant. So we got the Giant gameplay trailer today. If you guys didn't catch that video, there's going to be a link to it down there in the video description. You guys can go ahead and check out the trailer for yourselves. But we did see that the Giant does appear to be an exact remake of Vids, and that looks to be pretty cool. But also, today is Friday, and therefore it is time to do some more coverage of Black Ops 3 Fridays. If you're unaware of what Black Ops 3 Fridays is, it's a weekly series that Treyarch themselves, the developer of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, they themselves do a live stream where they answer fan questions about Black Ops 3. They unveil to us new aspects of Black Ops 3, and the focus of this week's Black Ops 3 Fridays was Zombies mode. They unveiled to us a new Giant trailer. They talked a bit about zombies, and what I wanted to kind of do here with this video is kind of do a nice little roundup of all the news that we've learned about Black Ops 3 Zombies. So sit down, relax, and enjoy the video as we discuss some Zombies information for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So we learned in the past that Black Ops 3 is going to have a progression system in Zombies. It's going to be like the most in-depth Zombies experience ever, because it's actually going to give you something to do besides just try to get to high rounds and just, you know, try and beat maps and whatnot, right? So there is going to be a progression system. You're going to be unlocking things, and what they specifically mentioned is there's going to be build kits, which are going to be pretty interesting if you ask me. So they didn't go into too much detail, but build kits are going to be a part of Black Ops 3 Zombies. What they're going to be is essentially something that you pick before the game, and it's going to change and customize weapons that you get from the chalk outlines, like on the wall, like the wall weapons in Zombies, as well as the mystery box. So I'm interested to see what that's going to be like. Like, is there going to be a terrible build kit that we start with where a lot of the weapons we get are just crap, like, you know, semi-automatic rifles like the M14s of the world and, you know, stuff like that, and the FALs? Or is it going to make it so that, like, some of the weapons on the wall are a lot better from the start? Like, how are build kits going to work? They didn't go into too much detail, but of course I'm very interested to learn more about them. They did say that yes, we are going to have the ability to upgrade our weapons in Zombies. We are going to have the ability to upgrade our armor in Zombies, and yes, prestiging and unlockables will be in Zombies. So the progression system itself is going to be very in-depth. You are going to be able to prestige, you are going to be able to level up, you are going to be able to upgrade your weapons and armor, and you're going to be able to have these different build kits that you unlock, as well as Gobble Gum. We got to learn a little bit about Gobble Gum here. So Gobble Gum, if you guys aren't aware of what that is, if you remember back to the Shadows of Evil trailer, you may remember there's like a bubblegum machine and players were like taking the bubblegum. So what it is it's going to be connected to the XP progression system, and it's going to be something that you set up before a match. Different pieces of gum give you different benefits. They didn't go into detail as to what the benefits are going to be, but before the match starts, again, you're going to put these things in kind of like a bubblegum bag idea thing, and you're going to be able to use them throughout the match, right? So it's going to be similar to multiplayer, where they have it so you pick your specials before the game, you can't change your specials mid-game. It's going to be like the same idea with Gobble Gum, right? So if you're playing with a very good player, you might want to go with a specific build with your gum and be able to use them at specific times. Like one of the things they mentioned was like, oh, maybe I want to eat this piece of gum on round 10 because it's really going to benefit us against this certain thing that's going to happen and stuff like that. So it's going to be something that you're going to have to work around. It's going to be kind of like perks in a way. It's gonna be kind of like burn cards at the same time in a way. Like, I don't know, it seems to be interesting. I don't know too much about it. They didn't go into too much detail with it, but it is of course going to be in Shadows of Evil, and we also learned that it is going to be in the Giant map, so keep that in mind. Gobble Gum is most certainly going to be a big part of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. They were asked about the movement system, and I think it's something that a lot of us want to know about the movement system in Black Ops 3 Zombies. Is it going to be similar to the multiplayer? Is it going to be allowing us to run on the walls? Is it going to be allowing us to chain together movements and jumps and whatnot? Now, when they were asked about this during the Q&A section, they were initially hesitant in their answer, but what they said was it's going to share fundamental construction, right? It's going to share the fundamental construction of the multiplayer movement system, but certain core abilities are going to be exclusive to the multiplayer and exclusive to the campaign, and they're not going to be in Zombies. And the reason for that is they want us to feel constrained. They want us to have that feeling of like horror and dread, like one bad move and I'm going to get taken down. You know, they want us to feel that way. So it would appear in their very cryptic answer that the movement system is going to be different than previous Call of Duty zombie games, but it's not going to be exactly like the multiplayer, and it's not going to be exactly like the campaign. So I'm definitely interested to see exactly what they mean by that. And of course, we're going to learn more as time goes by. They were asked about Easter eggs. There's going to be more Easter eggs than ever. They had a lot more time to put together this map. Therefore, there's just going to be a ton of Easter eggs littered throughout all of the maps, which I'm definitely excited for, because Easter eggs are fun. It's fun seeing like little references. It's fun seeing the overarching Easter egg, which tells a story and like changes around the map, and in some cases gives you power weapons. I think all that stuff is really cool, and the idea that there's going to be more Easter eggs than ever in Black Ops 3 sounds like a very cool idea to me. They showed Pack-a-Punch briefly during the Giant trailer. If you guys remember looking back to that, it showed us the Pack-a-Punch is going to be returning, and I think this is something that we maybe don't necessarily think about, but when it comes to zombies, and it comes to a new zombies game, a new Treyarch game that features zombies, we have all these new weapons. That's going to be so much fun to go through, because we're not just going to be playing around with the same weapons from World at War that we already know, or the same weapons from Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 that we've used forever. We're going to have Black Ops 3 weapons. These are going to be brand new weapons introduced in the zombies. They're going to function differently. We're going to have all the fun of, playing on these brand new maps, playing with this new Gobble system, playing with these new build kits, and at the same time, we're going to have all these new weapons in Black Ops 3 that we've never used in zombies before, and we're going to be pack-a-punching them to see what they do and what changes happen when they pack-a-punch, what the new names are when they pack-a-punch, what new attachments and things, stuff like that is going to be very cool. I'm definitely excited for that. And overall, zombies looks to be pretty cool, and that's really the long and the short of this week's Black Ops 3 Fridays. They also did an unboxing of the Juggernaut edition of Black Ops 3, but that was just really kind of showing us what the fridge was. But if you guys would like to check the entirety of this week's Black Ops 3 Fridays, there's going to be a link down there in the video description. It will take you over there to the VOD of that. It's about a 30-minute long video, and you guys can see all the things that they showed us. And yeah, so just as kind of like a recap here, there is going to be an XP progression system in zombies. We already knew that, but connected to that is going to be Gobble, which is going to be something you set up before the game. There's going to be build kits in Black Ops 3 Zombies, which are going to allow you to change and customize weapons that you get off the wall, as well as a mystery box. And what they mean by that, I don't know. Maybe new attachments, maybe camos. Who knows what they mean by that, but that's just one of the things they mentioned. We are going to have the ability to upgrade our weapons. We are going to have the ability to upgrade our armor. There's going to be more Easter eggs than freaking ever. The movement system is going to have the same fundamental construction to it, but it's not going to be the same as what it's going to be in the multiplayer and the campaign. Wonder weapons are going to be returning. Buildables are going to be returning. You are going to have the ability to prestige in zombies, and yeah, all the things that you come to expect for zombies are also going to be there. The idea of like perks, the idea of pack-a-punch, weapons on the wall, the same like core fundamental zombie stuff is also going to be there as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the long and the short. Once again, if you guys would like to check out this week's Black Ops 3 Fridays, there's going to be a link to it down there in the video description. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it helpful and informative. Remember to leave a rating, and of course, let me know in the comments, are you excited? Are you hyped as we are less than 2 weeks away from Black Ops 3? Are you excited for zombies? Let me hear it in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a rating, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.